Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I recently became debt-free and are now working towards saving up 6 months worth of expenses for a fully funded emergency fund. We use a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method to stay on track because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Well, hey you guys, I am so excited to be hanging out with you. In this video, we are going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,780 into sinking funds and savings challenges. And as always, we are going to get started with the wallet. I am hoping that my audio is okay. I'm actually filming for the first time in the new house and it feels like it's a little bit echoey. So I apologize in advance if it's an issue. I'm gonna set this envelope aside because we need to put that back into our sinking funds binder. So let's start by unstuffing the wallet. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is a complete mess. The last week has just been crazy and I've just been pulling out of random envelopes. I'll explain it as we go, but we have $1 left in groceries. I'm just gonna stuff that into our savings challenges. Left in my spending, I have $9. Started with 25, so we'll stuff that into our savings challenge. Eating out is empty, drinks is empty. Kids has $1, so we'll also put that into savings challenges. Like literally all the money is gone. And so part of the reason is because we closed last week and then had a hockey tournament Friday through Sunday just here in town. I'm gonna take these receipts out and scan them into my Fetch Rewards. And by the way, if you haven't heard of Fetch Rewards, it's basically a rewards app where you scan in receipts and then those receipts turn into points and you can redeem those points for gift cards. So I'll leave my referral code up on the screen in case you want to check it out. You get bonus points when you scan in your first receipt. And then I also get bonus points, so it's a win-win. I'm gonna set this change aside. To be honest, I have no idea where my change container is right now. So I'll put that in there after I'm done. I'll go look for it. But it's just been crazy. So just like moving, we're kind of in between houses and our fridge wasn't working or our freezer was not working correctly. So all of the food we had in there, we had to throw out. And so there was a lot of like eating out and just like random, it was such a mess last week. So I'm not surprised that my wallet is also a bit of a mess. But let's go ahead and stuff it so we can just have a fresh week, which I'm super excited about. For groceries, I'm just gonna put 20 in here and then we'll save that other 5 for our envelope. My personal spending is getting 25. So we did cut that in half this month just because we are moving and we're trying to stuff as much as we can into sinking funds or into savings challenges. Eating out, I'm gonna do 20 like I normally do. Same thing for drinks. I'm gonna try to grab one that is maybe not as crisp. And then let's see, did I stuff anything in kids? I did not. So let's go into their binder and see what I have. I usually pull this out of the kids miscellaneous. So I've got a 10 in here, so I'm just gonna use that. And this is their yes envelope. So for like out and about and they ask me for something, if I decide to say yes, then that would come out of this envelope. Nails is not getting stuffed this week. And then kindness and miscellaneous are each getting 5. Okay, my gosh, that feels so good. Change container is empty. All the envelopes have cash in them. Yes, okay, that feels a lot better. I just feel so much more put together when my wallet is in order. Okay, we're gonna start with high priority sinking funds, and off camera, again, this is also a mess, but my page like ripped off. I'm looking at my cash planning notepad, and this is where I planned the denominations that I'm cash stuffing this week. So groceries, I'm putting 5 in there because I put the other 20 in my wallet, so we now have 50. And this is just for random things we need to go get throughout the week. I do most of my grocery shopping online and then I go pick it up because it saves me time and it helps me stay within budget. Clothing is getting 25. We need to do a cash condensing soon. So now clothing has 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400. I think I'm gonna slow down with this envelope. I need to do my cash on stuffing and then I'll decide. Beauty is getting 30, because sometimes I'll most of the time I buy like my clothing online, and then I think we have a lot more cash than we actually do, because I would need to pull it out of that envelope. Beauty now has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, $220 in beauty. Household is also getting 30. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195. I think I counted that correctly. Pet care is getting 40, so we'll have 60. Vehicle maintenance is getting skipped. Lawn care is getting a 20. So now in lawn care, we have 500 set aside, 20, 40, 60, 65. And I have something really cool to show you at the end of this video. It's a new savings challenge, kind of, that I'm starting. Medical is getting a 50. So now in medical, we have 1,000, 1,500, 1,550, 1,600. Copays is getting skipped. Health is getting a 20. So now we have $80 in health. Tax prep is getting 50. So now we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 400, 455, 556. So 1,600. We did already file our taxes, so I should be getting this bill soon, and I just don't know how much we're gonna need to pay our CPA, so I'm just gonna keep stuffing it until I know. Memberships is getting skipped because we're pretty far ahead in that one. Next, we'll do low priority sinking funds. So eating out is getting a 20. I budgeted 40 for this week. I put 20 in my wallet, and then this is in case my husband wants to grab cash out of there. Drinks is also getting a 20. I already stuffed my spending cash in my wallet, but I'm gonna stuff Chris's in his envelope, and then he can come get it out of here whenever he wants. Self-care is getting a 20. So now self-care has 50, 70, 90, 100. I'm so excited because my youngest sister is coming up today, and she lives a couple hours away, so she should be here probably in the next like half an hour. I'm so excited. Date night is getting skipped. Family fun is getting skipped. Let's see. Trying to remember where gifts goes. I think right here. So I took this and put this envelope in my wallet because I wanted to, I don't know why I just fixed that when I'm taking it out. I got our realtor a gift, so I pulled this out of there. And so I'm gonna put 20 in here. Try to get this back up. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85 in gifts. Home is getting skipped. Organizing is getting 25. So now organizing has 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 170. Freeze dryer is getting skipped. Renovations is getting 50. So we did have to pull out of here because our fridge, like I said, our fridge and freezer wasn't working properly. And so we had someone come fix the fridge, and it was $300, which we were pretty excited about. And this is why I love cash stuffing, because it was $350 to fix the fridge, but he said it would be $300 if we paid in cash. So that was pretty sweet. So we saved $50 by having cash. So in renovations, we now have 1,000, 500, 600, 650. So I wasn't home, but when Chris told me that, I'm like, immediately, I'm like, well, what envelope did you pull it out of? He's like, renovations. I'm like, well, fair enough. Sounds good to me. Let's see, hockey rink is getting skipped. Travel is getting skipped. And then miscellaneous, oh, okay, so miscellaneous, I already put this in my wallet. I budgeted 10, and did 2 5s. So that went into my kindness and miscellaneous envelopes. And then the rest of these I'm not stuffing. They're newer envelopes and I really didn't budget for them for this month. So we did get our chickens though. And I took some of that out of pet care. Our little chicks. I'll post a picture of them on my community so you guys can see them. They're so cute. So definitely put your best chicken names in the comments because we already named 3 of them. So we need 4 more names and they're all females. So we have Girl Chandler, if there's any fans out there. And then we have Cricket and Hey Hey. So for the kids binder, we're skipping clothing. School expenses is getting 10. So now it has 30. So it's just for any random stuff that the kids come home with that we need to like spend money on, whether it's like a book fair, a fundraiser, whatever it is. Back to school is getting 30. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520, 530, $540 in back to school. This pays for school uniforms, school clothing, school supplies, if the kids need a new backpack, and we do have 4 kids, so I like to make sure that's nice and budgeted for. Birthday parties is getting skipped. Hockey is getting skipped. Gymnastics is getting 25. Like I said, we're skipping a lot of these just because we're trying to put as much into savings as we possibly can. So gymnastics now is 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. In gymnastics, 185. Each of the kids gets a 5 as usual. So Liam now has 25. Eli is also getting a 5. So now he has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Rowan is getting 5 also, and she has 40 now. Rowan and Liam spent some of their money at the book fair to get a couple non-book things. So that's why Bristol and Eli have more because they haven't spent any yet. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Kids miscellaneous. Am I stuffing this? Oh, I already... Oh. Nope, I'm not stuffing this. I think we already established that when I was doing my wallet. Anyway, that is it for the kids sinking funds. And then our last sinking funds binder is going to be the holiday sinking funds. And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm thinking about adding another binder and pulling some out of here to make like just a home binder so that when we're going to use something for the home, it can be in that binder. I think that'll make it easier for my husband too, because he can never remember which envelopes are in which binder. Okay, so for holidays, we're skipping Valentine's Day, but Easter is getting a 20. So now it has 102, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340. I think that's probably good. I actually got all the kids' Easter basket stuff, I'd say pretty much all of it, and candy for like an Easter egg hunt, and I'm pretty sure I'm way under budget, so probably slow down with that one. Mother's Day is getting a 20. So now it has 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 220. Father's Day is getting a 10. So now Father's Day has 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, and 10. Trying to think of like what to do for Chris for Father's Day. Let's see, 4th of July is getting 15. So now it has 100, 150, 160, 165. Halloween is getting skipped. Thanksgiving is getting skipped. Black Friday is getting 15. So now Black Friday has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 125. I hadn't been stuffing this one, and then I'm like, I should probably start stuffing that again because our goal is 500, so we've got some time, but I like to just stuff a little bit each week because it adds up so fast. So, you know, for example, we do $50 a week for Christmas all year round. So 500, 556, 657, 720, 730. And we had money left over last year, so that's why we have so much already, but it was nice to like have that head start. New Year's Eve is getting skipped. Actually, the rest is getting skipped. Seasons and seasonal decor are not gonna get stuffed. So the rest of this is going into savings challenges. So the first one that we are doing is we could call this my rollover savings challenge, because this is kind of all of the money from my wallet. And normally I don't unstuff like kids and groceries, but if it has dollars in it, I will. So this is the $1 savings challenge, and we count these at the beginning of every month, like the first cash stuffing of every month, just to kind of like see where we're at. It's super motivating to me. All right, and then we have 1.5 to stuff in this. And then this is where we're at with 10 and the $20 savings challenge. The next savings challenge we're doing is our 10K savings challenge. I get questions all the time when these are coming back in stock. I'm not 100% sure, because honestly, like the handmade stuff lately has just been like very, what's the right word? Daunting, I think is a good word to describe it. I'm still like recovering from the last handmade restock I did in like at the end, I think it was like at the end of January. I just like, the amount that I have to make sure that I have enough is a lot. Like, so there's a 2.5K, a 5K, and a 10K of these, and I would need to make at least 40 or 50 of each, and there's 12 envelopes in each, and it's just a lot of envelopes to make. So I'm not 100% sure, but I am gonna show you guys something that I think I might do in the meantime. So I'll show you guys that in just a minute, but let's stuff this real quick. We're doing 120. So this is for the 3rd week of March. I don't think I even mentioned that anywhere in this video. It's in the title, but this is the 3rd week of March, which just sounds crazy to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, the last one that we're gonna do is our 1 month ahead. And I'm trying to get this so you guys can see it okay. It's so weird filming in a place that you're not used to. Okay, we are hitting these really, really hard this week. So let's see what we're doing. So for mortgage, we are stuffing $320. So 320. This is what I mean. I want to do a cash condensing. I'll probably do one next week so I can get that taken to the bank. And this is going to finish up our renter mortgage, so we'll officially be 1 month ahead. Well, technically not, because this house, the mortgage is a little bit more, so it's okay though. And there you have it. 1 whole month. So that took us almost a little bit more than 2.5 months to get 1 month ahead. We're not done with all of them though, so we're technically not 1 month ahead on everything. But I wanted to get these big ones done. There we go. So health insurance is getting $250. So we're both self-employed, so we do pay for private health insurance. And now you guys don't have to worry about me not coloring in all my crosses anymore, because I seem to do that a lot with this one. Okay, so next is gonna be car insurance. I wrote these out of order, so that's how I was trying to like figure out which one was gonna be next. So for car insurance, we are stuffing 120. We're officially 1 month ahead on car insurance. And I did, for this one, I did more than what our actual payment is just because I don't mess around with car stuff. I like to be prepared for that. Phone is getting $45. So now we are officially 1 month ahead with phone. And again, this is another one where this is way more than what the phone bill actually is. But with our new internet, it's through our phone company. So that worked out nice because this probably is about right now. Okay, electricity. I'm also doing 9 for this, which will finish it up. And then heating and cooling, I believe, why do I have so much money left over? I wonder if I calculated wrong. Did I skip an envelope? I'll figure that out. Give me a second. We're gonna finish what we're doing and then we'll figure it out. So heating and cooling is getting a 60. So we are 1 month ahead on this one as well. And then the rest of these we are already done with. So the only ones that we still have to complete is daycare and tuition, I think. So daycare and tuition. So we will finish these up next week to be fully done with the 1 month ahead savings challenge. And I'm gonna show you guys the savings challenge that I'm gonna start after this one. Okay, so I'm super excited about this one. I was on an Instagram live right before the last product launch on March 1st. So this must have been towards like the end of February. And if you guys know, I recently came out with the monthly savings tracker, monthly savings challenge tracker bundles, which is these envelopes right here. But they're trackers. So they're similar to the ones that I use in my like rollover savings challenge. It's just a laminated tracker. And somebody asked if they fit in the A6 non-tabbed envelopes that I have in my shop now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, let's see. And I fell in love with the way it looked. So I'm gonna be starting a 5K savings challenge, doing it this way. And so these little trackers fit perfectly inside the envelopes and they still look a lot like the laminated envelopes, like that clean type look. So it's like perfect. And then you can just put the cash right behind it. Like, let's see what that would look like because I have not tested it out yet. And look at, we've got $85 left over. Like, how did that happen? So like when you're stuffing this, it looks exactly like it would in the envelope. So super, super cute. So I think I'm gonna start selling the trackers like this, and the trackers take 1/4 of the time to make as opposed to cash envelopes. So I might restock these first just so that people have the savings challenges, but I'm gonna be doing, so I'll be doing the 10K and the 5K at the same time. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, I've said this a million times, but it's crazy how much like cash is freed up when you're not making debt payments. Like it blows my mind how much leftover money we have after I like budget out all of our bills and groceries and cash stuffing. Like it blows my mind how much money is left over. And it's so exciting to be putting it into savings. So if you have debt, I recommend getting out as fast as you can, work as hard as you can to get out of debt. We used the snowball method. I highly recommend the snowball method. If you don't know what that is, just look it up, like Google it, because it's very straightforward and it's pretty simple. If you want me to, I can talk about it in a future video, but it's so fun having that leftover money and being able to put it into savings challenges. So I might do this one and then add one more. Maybe I'll design another savings challenge for the shop. I don't know, but I'm really excited to start this one. And I'm also really excited to be using the stone Sophie. This one is the most popular color. I thought it would maybe be the sand. I don't know. But this one is definitely selling the best, and these do come with the fly leaf. So you can choose with or without the fly leaf, which I think is pretty cool. So super excited about that. You guys, I honestly have no idea where this $85 came from. I just looked at my cash planning pages and like all of the denominations match the numbers. I'm just like double checking to see like, did I skip an envelope? I don't think I did. We're gonna put this into the savings challenges. Although I'm worried to do this because I feel like you guys, or when I'm editing, I might catch it, or if I don't, one of you guys will catch it. I don't know. Okay, so for daycare, which if that happens, we'll just fix it next week. But so for daycare, let's just do daycare for right now. So we'll do 80 in here. It's so strange. I've been off before, but I've never been off by $85. And then we have 5 left over, but I don't think I have any more envelopes in here that could use a 5. So let's just put it into our rollover savings challenge. If it's gonna go somewhere, I think savings is the best place for it to go. So I know a lot of you guys will probably ask in the comments when those trackers will be available. I don't have a date yet. We literally just caught up with orders yesterday. The only open orders I have right now are ones that were placed yesterday after I left. So, and I think it's only 10 orders. So we're gonna get those out. We're completely caught up. So now we can start like restocking things and just kind of putting the shop back together. We're like almost out of boxes. And so just restocking the shop, packing orders as they come in, and then starting to like restock like the trackers. I want to design some new things. I've got a lot of things that are going to be delivered within the next week or two, products I haven't even talked about yet. So a lot of exciting things are coming to the shop, and I was going to say I was excited again, but I say that a lot. I can't wait. I cannot wait for you guys to see what's coming, but I don't have a date for sure with the trackers, but we'll probably make placeholders too, like placeholders and trackers. So those will restock first before anything else. I get a million questions about custom envelopes too. And I feel like I keep putting it off, but just with the move and like everything that's been happening in my personal life, I just don't want to add that extra stress right now. And I know you guys love your custom envelopes, but you also really like the other ones too that I have in my shop, the bundles. We sold out of those. We have more at the shop. We just need to process through them and like get them back up on the site. So if you have your eyes on those, we have more and they will be back in stock within the week. But that's just kind of part of like what I was talking about with getting the shop put back together, is getting that stuff restocked, getting the budget binders hole punched, getting savings challenges packaged up, getting expense trackers hole punched, just all the things, dashboards hole punched. So we'll be working on that a lot next week. I'll probably do a vlog. I do have a vlog that'll get posted on Saturday as well that I filmed for like the launch, but so it's like 2 weeks later, but that's okay. I still think it's a fun vlog. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one.